First and foremost, I think the diversity of the people here across our industry is excellent. I think the engagements of the people to the speakers and the panels has been very positive. So the knowledge base around this conference is evident. So I think if I was summarising the knowledge base, the expertise that are on display, and the understanding of the challenges that we face in the future. I think as Wecklines, this is as far as I know, it's our first Coastlink conference. So the expectations were to find out a little bit more about what was being discussed and what topics. For me, who was hearing this morning, really interested in the developments of, the shore powering of the vessels. What are the effects of the green corridors? How can we as Wecklines link into that? Do we have the majority of the ideas already in house, or are there things that we're missing out on? So it's a learning curve as well that we're looking for. And to take some of these ideas, and also to help with these ideas and transition them into the future operations of short sea, whether that is completely Wecklines or whether that's sort of moves on to other carriers or other sort of parts of the industry as well. We're more than happy to engage in that. Well, I think what is clear from the conference this morning and so far is that what we all recognise is that there's a huge degree of uncertainty, which still surrounds the markets, and that uncertainty comes from how do all the players actually integrate to make the green corridor work, to make it sustainable, to lower emissions, to decarbonise. Are we all aligned? Sort of on what are the challenges? The challenge that Wecklines faces is different from the challenge that the port faces. The challenge that the port faces is different from the challenge that the hauliers face. So there's got to be a collaboration across all the platforms to ensure the end result is what we desire. So at the moment, I still think we are working to directives which are directives against individual organisations or individual sectors. Is probably a better way to put it, as opposed to the whole sector, as opposed to the complete package, which is the door-to-door operation. I think what I've seen so far, what I've heard so far, is that it's a great forum for people to share their ideas, their understanding. So I think that collaboration is very, very positive. And I'd like to think, over the rest of the time here, we'll see further collaboration and those ideas generated. And then from those ideas, we can take, Coastlink and the organisations can take those, those real ideas about collaboration and move that on into, governments and other organisations to make sure that, we're heading in the right direction. I think intervention is correct, but intervention has to be done in the right way. And I think, as business leaders, we have to sort of present the ideas that work for our industry as opposed to someone presenting ideas they think will work for our industry. So I think government needs to listen, and I think we need to voice our opinions a bit stronger as to what actually works and what doesn't work. I mean, Nick at the end there said that when he was in the Navy, shore powering was common, so this is normal. So why isn't that infrastructure there? And can we learn from that? So can we go back to the naval aspect of this and look at shore powering and then repeat that in our merchant ports? So there's a background here, and I think our industry is cyclical in that this has all been done before somewhere, and it's about sort of going back to some of those ideas and modernising those ideas to work today.